What's going on, Kent? Kevin, John Lewis, welcome. Lisa, how are you? Ted, what's going on, buddy? Uh, am I at the Marriott? I am in a hotel. It's not the Marriott. I'm actually on the road today in beautiful New Mexico. I am in Lovington, New Mexico today. And I'll be driving up to Carlsbad tomorrow night. Yeah, I don't know where I'm at. A Comfort Inn or something like that. This is a small town, guys, in New Mexico, so there's not a whole lot of options up here. That's for sure. But it's a nice hotel. Really nice hotel. We'll wait for a few more people to get in here, and we'll start this the top 10 list, if you will. What are you doing, Kat? I heard you were cooking on Chef Johnny's chat earlier. Br- Brisket, breakfast included? No. I normally don't have breakfast at these hotels. I've gotten sick before when I'm on the road, so I just avoid them. I'll go have me some coffee at McDonald's tomorrow morning, and I'm good. Huff Daddy, what's going on, man? How are you, buddy? Benji, the GM's in my district. I worked. I was in Hobbs, New Mexico today. Worked that market today. I'll be working the Lovington market tomorrow, and then what's tomorrow? Thursday. I lost track of my days. I've been on the road all week. Just 88. How are you? Just 88. Judy Ann. Long video, but I'm watching it in parts. I was okay. Nice, Judy Ann. I was at the part where you guys were at a vendor. It looks like they had corn on the cob with like cereal flavors, like a rainbow of cereal flavors on the corn on the cob, which is interesting. Somewhere in LA, I think you guys are at. So I watched like the first 5, 6 minutes of that video. I'll have to go watch the rest. It's interesting. Visibly charred. Looking forward to this one. Oh, very nice. Visibly charred. This will be good advice for you, man. These are things that I learned and things that'll help you grow your channel for sure. Here in the last about the last 3 weeks, my channel has really taken off. I'm getting more and more subscribers like really fast, and you know, I was like, man, what am I doing? And guys, it's no secret. I mean, I'm going to give you everything that I've done today, the things that I did, some of the mistakes that I made, and we're going to talk about the things that I recommend for your channel. Doesn't necessarily mean that it's a secret recipe to success. A lot of it's common sense stuff, but there's some things that maybe you guys that are starting a new channel might not be aware of, and some of you guys that have a channel that maybe isn't drawing the attention, not getting the views and stuff like that. This will definitely help. And again, I'm still considered a small channel, so it's not a I mean, I'm not a master at it, but I think I've done pretty well so far. um, on the what is that? The memories that pop up on Facebook. It popped up. I had posted last year today. Frack Daddy, welcome. Last year, I posted on my Facebook page where I had just hit 100 subscribers, and you get I think you get a YouTube sends you an email says, "Hey, congratulations, Mike Montoya. How are you, buddy? Good to have you, man." But yeah, a year ago today, I posted on Facebook that I had 100 subscribers, and just last night I hit 2,700. So 2,600 subscribers in about a year. Again, I'm not growing like some of these channels, but I think that's pretty damn good growth if you tell me, or if you ask me. Um, Frank, Daddy, those briskets were delicious, bro. Um, they were really tasty, man. I think I mentioned it before in a couple of my lives before that Yoder flat top is not a smoker. It's a grill, and I'm smoking with it. So it's not 100% sealed like a smoker. Okay, it's got creases and stuff where smoke comes out of, other than the vent. But because it's not a smoker, it's a grill. But I'm showing that you can smoke on that thing, and it's done an amazing job so far. I can tell you that. So let me see who else is in here. Josh and Babe, how are you? Big Frog, love that name, man. That's almost as good as chicken fried barbecue. Holy cow, Big Frog Barbecue. Love the name. What's going on, John? John, 1984 Barbecue. John, I have not forgotten about your shirt. In fact, my wife is home. I'm going to have her mail it to you, okay? Um, Very nice, Lisa. Yeah, hit that like button, guys. Appreciate that. Hey, Big Chris. Oh, very nice, bro. Very nice. Chris, I'm doing those ribs, man. I'm not going to say which ribs they are, but I'm going to make those ribs this weekend, bro. You know what I'm talking about. Big Chris, man. That's my boy right there. That's my doggy. You shouldn't barbecue a frog. Oh, it is hilarious. All right, guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and go down the list of top 10 things to do and not to do on your YouTube channel, and the things that have made me successful. Um, if this hits home to some of you guys, um, then it is what it is. But you know, oh, thank you, Frack Daddy. I think that you guys will learn from this. Okay, I learned the hard way on some of these things, and a lot of the things I've learned as I went, and try to improve your channel. So number one, and Chris is in here from Proud Tools Barbecue. He'll tell you how upset I was at this very first mistake that I did when my channel was young, because I kind of expressed my concerns with Chris back when I had 100 subscribers or so. And that is the number one thing: don't beg for subscribers. Okay, so I learned this the hard way, and those of you guys that have kids, you kind of teach them lessons in life. So I was watching it was a live chat with T Roy, and I think I said, "Hey, T Roy, subscribe to my channel," or something like that. And T Roy saw my comment. He says, "Joe, don't beg, brother, don't beg." And I was like, man, I was upset. I was like, man, why would he say something like that? Why would he say that I'm begging? And because I wasn't begging. But thank you, Just 88. But then, as my channel started to grow, you get people, "Hey, subscribe to my channel, sub for sub," or whatever like that. Guys, that's a big no-no. Because it comes off as you're begging for subscribers, even though you're not. I didn't mean it that way. It was a learning lesson, and I got taught a very good lesson by one of the biggest barbecue channels out there, from T Roy. And I hated T Roy for a minute, okay, because I was like, man, this guy's a jerk, but he's not. He taught me a very valuable lesson. Right, Rob D. Rob D wants me to land on some subscribers. I will, man. Actually, there's some stuff in here that we're going to get into. But guys, don't beg for subscribers. Again, like I was mentioning, I thought T Roy was, I wasn't happy with the answer T Roy gave me, but it was one of those learning lessons that he gave me as a big channel, having gone through what I went through. Looking for subscribers, and trying to do everything that you can possibly do to get subscribers. But asking for somebody to sub to your channel is probably not the brightest thing to do. And now that I'm still a small channel, and I still get people that ask me, "Hey, sub my channel." Guys, don't do it. Don't do it. If I find your channel, if you're in my chat, and I find your channel interesting, I'm going to subscribe to it. We're a pretty close, tight community. A lot of us are in this chat room. I'm subscribed to all your channels because I like your channels. So again, the number one lesson that T Roy taught me was don't beg, or because it does come off as you're begging, even though you're just asking somebody to subscribe to your channel. So it will come, okay, and it'll all start to make sense as we go down this list. But T Roy, I want to thank T Roy for teaching me that very valuable lesson early on. And Chris from Pronto's Barbecue will tell you that I talked to him about it, and I was pissed. I was like, man, why would T Roy do something like that? But again, it was a valuable lesson that he was teaching me, and now I appreciate it. And T Roy and I are absolutely good. He didn't mean any harm by it. I just took it the wrong way. Number two is if you're watching other subscribers or other creators videos, don't fast forward through them, okay? Because they put a lot of work into putting those videos together. And I know that sometimes you guys are busy. Like I just told Just Say Eight, I started watching her video this morning, where they were at a state fair and they were starting to eat some stuff, and I watched like the first 5 minutes. I'm gonna go watch the rest of it. Um, but don't fast forward through the videos because there's a lot of work that goes through that, and you might miss a very important piece of that recipe or something. And there's nothing worse than to post up a video and then somebody asks a question, hey, what rubs did you use? I was like, man, if you would have watched at the fourth minute, you would have seen which rubs I used. Um, so there's, and you can tell that those are the people that fast forward through your videos, and I don't want to be mean to those people, but I'll tell them, hey, this is what I used. If you go back and watch it in the fourth minute, that's where I applied my rubs. Um, but don't fast forward through other channels' videos, guys. Give them the attention they give to your channel. And, Just 88, I'll give you an example. So Just 88, when they watch my channel or they watch some of my videos, they will put like a timeline. Hey, Joe, at or minute number 3, you talked about this, or I like what you did on minute number 5, or man, it looks so good at the 8th minute. That's how you know that they're watching your channel. I don't expect for everybody to do that, but don't fast forward through videos because you do miss out on some of the stuff, especially if it's an interesting cook. I just watched MD. He did some ribs. I watched the whole thing. I watched that he put some. It was a dark beer that he put in his ribs. I forget the brand of beer. Forgive me, but he put beer in his ribs that he just made. And if I wouldn't have seen that and just skipped to the end, I would have never known that he put beer in his ribs. So again, don't fast forward through videos. Give them the same respect that they give you guys. Um, yeah, Just 88. Love you guys too, man. Number 3, guys. The number 3 thing to not do is don't use bad language in your videos. Bad language, obviously, curse words and stuff like that. Blue Smoke, how are you, man? So number 3 is don't use bad language in your videos. And the reason why is because sometimes I'll be watching a video and my daughter's sitting on the couch next to me or laying in the bed next to me, and she's watching that too, and I don't want her to hear that. Plus, I'm not, it's not me that minds that you're cursing, but your audience will. They don't like somebody that's going to be cursing on their channel or using bad words. Do yourself a favor, don't do that because you will hurt yourself. Frack Daddy. There's some channels out there, guys, that man, it's like and this and that, and guys, I don't subscribe to their channel because it takes it to a different level, and I don't want to be part of that channel that uses that bad language. And none of the channels that I watch, they use bad language. Sometimes on the lives, a bad word will slip or something, but for the most part, keep your channel clean. Try not to use curse words, because you don't want somebody to get offended with a word that you said. Don't talk religion, don't talk politics on your channels, because we all come from different ethnic backgrounds, different religions, and somebody will get offended, trust me. Michael Gutierrez, what do I think about the Oklahoma Highland Smoker? I don't like it, Michael. It wasn't for me. Okay, if you have one, I'm not going to talk bad about it, but I didn't like it. In fact, I sold it. I got rid of my Oklahoma Joe's, the Highland Smoker, because it had a lot of leaks, and I heard some stuff to fix it, some gasket material and some silicone that's specially made for smokers. It's not like a gasket material like RTV or something like that. it's not a bad smoker. I mean, Cooking with Rye has one. In fact, MD, oh God, I just slipped the MD's channel. Um, he cooked those ribs on a Oklahoma Joe Highland smoker, and those ribs came out amazing. So I'm not going to talk bad about the smoker. I just didn't like it. It was not a smoker for me, and I had to sell it. Blue Smoke says he's got two little girls, so aim into that, man. Yeah. So don't use curse words, guys, on your channel. Hold up. Hey, doggy. Nah, dog father. He runs a clean channel, man. That's why I'm subscribed to his channel. West Coast, what's going on, Blevin? That's a great channel, man. Check him out. Yeah, they're your wife's sitting across the living room, or your kids are there, and you're like, hey, what the heck was that? Um, Joe, do you put a barrel cooker? Do I have a pit? I think your question is, do I have a pit barrel cooker? Yes, I do. I haven't used it in a while. It's a savage smoker, man. That's for sure. We'll catch up on some questions and we'll continue down the list, guys. Too many Joes at the smoker. Yeah, it's hilarious. What's going on, Bill? All right, I haven't for $1,000 without the. I haven't bought it. So what's a good smoker for $1,000? I bought a Traeger and don't really taste the smoke. Yeah, it's hard to duplicate that offset smoker flavor, man. Some pellet smokers do a better job than others, but um, it's hard to duplicate that offset smoker flavor for sure. For $1,000, what I would recommend that you do is save your money and get something that you're gonna like, something that's gonna last you a long time. Like I mentioned before, you guys have maybe heard me say this before, is yeah, those old country pits are nice too, but save your money up and buy a smoker that's going to last you a lifetime. That's built a little bit stronger than that. Yoder's got a quite a bit of offset smokers that are built like tanks. And again, if water falls on it, it's not going to warp like some of the cheap smokers out there. Okay, so save your money up and buy something that's going to last. All right, so number five, or I'm sorry, number four. This is a good one, guys. Okay. Cook what you're good at. Okay, so if you're gonna start a channel and it's a cooking channel, cook what you're good at. If it's cooking Italian food, stick to Italian food. If it's cooking barbecue, stick to barbecue. Whatever. If it's making sandwiches, then sandwich away or burgers, whatever it is that you want. But stick to what you're good at, because there's nothing worse than cooking something that you're just not comfortable cooking, and maybe this doesn't come out the way that you want it to come out. There have been a few channels. My buddy Joe, he was there smoking. What was his channel? Smoking Joe's Barbecue. No, Smoking Joe's Pit Barbecue. He changed the name of his channel because he wanted to do more cooking in the kitchen too. So he did like eggplant parmesan and he'll cook some pastas and other stuff on his channel. So he changed the name of his channel. So before you name your channel, before you start your channel, think about what it is that you're gonna cook. If it's barbecue, I'm Smoking Joe's Pit Barbecue. Guys, I cook barbecue. That's what I do. You won't see me cooking Italian dishes, anything like that. Number one, I don't know how to cook a lot of Italian dishes, but stick to what you're good at. Let me see. Chef Johnny. Not everybody's a Chef Johnny. I can tell you that. Not everybody's a chef, but I play one on YouTube, right? Versatile. Dogfather, you cook barbecue, man. I've seen your stuff. Unless your wife hijacks your YouTube channel and she's doing peanut brittle, which, by the way, looked amazing. All right, it's Raspberry Rock, man. Good to have you, buddy. He says if I stuck to what I'm good at, I'd be sitting at the city watching people falling in water videos. That is hilarious. Stephen Thompson. Yes, I do, and yes, I have. Be careful with that though, because have heard of people accidentally swallowing the little wire bristles from the wire brushes. So now I get one that's kind of a it's like a woven. it's like a woven wire. So there's no, there's no bristles on it. It's just kind of woven, and that kind of scrape my grill with that. Finding a grill brush, guys, it's like the never-ending story, man. It's like, finding a good grill brush, man. It's hard to find, man. I don't know what you guys are using, but I just can't find a good grill brush, man. Camp House, what's going on? Mega Fred, what's going on, buddy? A Brillo pad, yeah, something like a Brillo roll like that. So number five on my list, guys, and then I'm going to cover the back five, or we're going to start again and just kind of recap on those. Number five, something that has crossed everybody's mind. Okay, Chef Johnny says that he. Okay, so let me go back here. So before I get to number five, Dogfather says that my top dishes are mussels and clams in a white sauce, and my shrimp and grits in a boudin gravy. Oh man, savage, bro. Don't say grits to me, man. Grits are amazing. So Chef Johnny says that he uses wire brushes, but remember, there's a time to throw them away when it's time. Yeah, I agree, because they become brittle and they break off. If you guys ever get a piece of wire, you bend it back and forth and bend it back and forth so many times that it gets hot and it eventually comes off, and that's what happens to wire brushes. That's what Chef Johnny's talking about there. Especially with expanded metal grates. Yeah, a wire brush is the best on expanded metal grates, but I would grab a like a terry cloth, grill it, or brush your grill down, then wet your terry cloth down and wipe that down, man, because you don't want any pieces of metal, anybody eating that piece of metal. Oh, all right, Levin, thanks for coming in, man. Yeah, an onion, Rob D. That's old Mexican style. I'm using an onion, and it gives the food a good flavor too, especially if you're cooking meat, steaks, and stuff. Yeah, right. Alton, you're hilarious. Is Papa Texas in here? A grill video coming soon. A grill brush video coming soon. Yeah, right. That would be good. If I find it, I'm going to share it with you. Nico Camacho. Hello from Florida. Welcome, man. All right. So let me get back to number five. Okay, number five on my list, guys, and it's something that's crossed our minds. I know it's crossed a lot of people. Oh, nice, man. You're from El Paso. Very nice. Number five, guys, it's something that crosses our minds, and if you say it's never crossed your mind, I'm going to call you a liar. But don't give up on your channel, okay? There's times where you're like, man, I'm not getting any subscribers. I'm not getting the watch hours. People have kind of given up on me. But don't give up. Okay, people like you. Just keep on what you're doing, and again, it'll all start to make sense as I go further down the list. Hey, James, what's going on, buddy? So that's number five. Don't give up, because you will hit a wall, and you're like, man, this doesn't look like this is working out. I got 2 thumbs down on that video as soon as I put it up or whatever. Which, by the way, guys, don't worry about those thumbs. There's gonna be haters out there, okay? And it almost made my list. That don't hate on other channels almost made my list, but it didn't. But don't hate on other channels, guys. Don't give them a thumbs down. I mean, especially if you guys are part of that clan and you guys know who you are. We're all a very tight knit community. Um, you know, don't hate on other channels, man. Just don't do it. So let me go down the top five things to not do. Okay, number one, which I learned a valuable lesson on by Brother T. Roy. Again, I hated him for a minute, but I thank him now. Looking back at the reason why he did it, is don't beg for subscribers, especially like on a live chat like this. Don't come in here and say, hey, sub my channel. You can come in here, obviously talk to us, and we'll see your channel, and somebody will pop in there and you will get popular with us, okay? And other people that watch these videos. So that was number one on my list. Don't beg for subscribers. There's other ways around getting subscribers. Put out good content, okay? Number two is don't fast forward through videos that, on people's channels that you subscribe. Don't just watch the beginning or watch the end. Watch the middle part of that video, because you will miss some valuable tools or some valuable information on that video, or maybe how they process the what? Oh, that's hilarious, dude. So again, don't fast forward through other channels that you guys have subscribed to. I mean, give them the attention that they give your channel because they're watching your videos, and you wouldn't like for them to do that to your channel. And trust me, we get reports on those of us that have a channel and create content. We have access to reports to. It doesn't tell us exactly who's fast forwarding our videos, but you can tell. It'll tell you if people are fast forwarding your videos. That was number two. Number three is don't use bad language in your videos because you will offend somebody. Okay, um, so don't use bad language in your videos. Number five is cook with what you're good at. Develop that one skill that you're good at, and stick to it. You know, if you take a look at some of the big channels out there, whether it's a fishing channel or um, uh, uh, whatever channel, working on cars or whatever, some of the big channels out there, they stick to that one thing. They're not bouncing around. Um, you know, unless you're what's his name that fishes and hunts, and he's out in Florida. I forget his name. Rob Arrington. I forget the name of his channel, but he does it all. But he has that one thing. He hunts and fishes, and that's what he sticks to. You don't see him out there trying something new. Um, you know, because cook what you're good at, and then you know think about your channel name, your YouTube channel name, so that you don't have a name change halfway through your progress. And if you're going to have a name change, do it early, not late, because you will, unfortunately, you will lose some subscribers because they're going to be like, man, what happened to this guy? Not everybody's going to find out that you changed the name of your channel. And then number five was don't give up. Don't give up on your channel. Don't give up on yourself. Don't give up on your subscribers. Um, hey, Bill. Yes, rubs are in the mail, buddy. Your rubs are in the mail. I actually spoke to the owners at Victory Lane, and I told them all about you. And you know, I'm working on some stuff for CJ too, so I just got to get with CJ and to help sponsor the hot seat for sure. Greenhorn, how are you, man? So again, don't give up on your channel. Don't give up on your subscribers. Don't give up on what you're doing. You will hit that rough patch where it doesn't seem like you're growing. Guys, again, like I mentioned when I started this chat, my YouTube, on my memories came up that I had posted that I had just hit 100 subscribers 1 year ago today. And again, I just hit 27 subscribers, 2,700 subscribers last night, and I never thought that I would be at this level. You know, I thought it would take a long time to do, but you know, it's quite an accomplishment. It's 2,600 subscribers in 1 year. It's not a bad deal. We're going to talk about videos. Somebody asked a question earlier. How many videos a week should you post up? All right, so let's talk about the things to do. We talked about the top 5 things not to do. Let's talk about the other top 5 things to do to your channel, which is number 6. Number 6 is respond to comments. Okay, respond to your comments. So if you put out a channel and somebody leaves a comment, hey, you know, great job on this cook, or man, you did this wrong, or I recommended you do this wrong, or do this, try this way next time, or slice this way. I had a guy that commented on my brisket video that I sliced it the wrong way, which that guy knows nothing about slicing briskets, but it started getting nasty, so I deleted his comment and I blocked him from my channel. But respond to comments, okay? And you will have some haters. Since we're talking about haters, guys that leave nasty comments, block them. Don't worry about it. They can still see your videos, but they cannot leave comments on your channel anymore. Block them. I wish that you could block them from watching your videos, period. But they're haters. They will watch. You know, I got into it with this guy. He thought he knew what he was doing. I told him, hey, if you think you're such a hot mess at cooking briskets, why don't you post up a video and show me how to slice a brisket? And you know, that kind of shut him up. But again, I deleted his comment, and he won't have access to commenting on my videos again. So you know, respond to comments. If somebody leaves you a comment, hey, great job, just a simple thank you, or somebody asks you a question, respond to it. You know, and I'm going to go back to T-Roy. You know, T-Roy, as big of a channel as he is, he will respond to your comments, and he will leave the occasional comment on your video. And I think that's a beautiful thing. And I don't know how many subscribers T Roy has. I know it's about 100,000 or more, or probably more now. But never get too big to not respond to the comments that people are leaving on your channel. They do that for a reason, and I think it's a beautiful thing when somebody leaves a comment. Yeah, 200,000. That's crazy, Chef. I remember when he got that plaque from YouTube that he had just hit 100,000. But respond to comments, okay? Respond to comments. Sometimes, for some reason, the comments I'll miss them, and I'll be searching through old videos or something, and I'll be like, man, there's a comment that I haven't responded to, and it's been 6 months later. I will apologize to that person for not saying thank you or something like that. It just chaps my hide when I skip a comment. But I try to respond to 100% of my comments right now, even if it's a simple thank you. So that's number 6 on my list on things to do to run a successful channel, because they are slow on some of the notifications, and some will slip through the cracks. And I know that's happened. It's happened to me. Just it says I know I'm bad. So what does that mean? 5 out of 6, Judy Ann? So respond to your comments, guys. There will be a time, if you continue with your channel, you will get to the point where I hope that those of you guys that are YouTube creators get to 1 million subscribers. At that point, guys, it's going to be difficult to do it, but at least give them a thumbs up, or the heart, whatever that's called. And stop by and say thank you. But again, because the way I look at it is, because of those people watching my video, YouTube kicks me a little bit of change, for that, because of that person watching my video and sitting through the ads and watching the entire video. And that's another reason why you don't want to skip through or fast forward through somebody's video. So that is number 6 on my list. On the comments. Number 7 is get involved with other channels. Okay, puros pesos. Excuse me for taking a sip, of my mouth is drying up here. So number 7 is get involved with other channels. So what do I mean by that? So getting involved with other channels, there's a lot of pieces that tie into that, okay? That means watch their videos, leave them comments, give them a thumbs up, okay? If they go live, like I'm going live, get involved, okay? Because people will see that, hey, there's Mega Fred, and I don't know who this guy is. I'm going to click on his channel. I'm going to check him out. I'm subscribed to Fred because I like Fred. His videos are quick. He posts all sorts of stuff. He's just a badass dude. So I'll watch his videos. So leave a comment. Get involved with the channel. If there is a collaboration and you want to get involved with that other channel. Okay, do something. Get involved. Don't just expect for your channel to grow and not get involved in the community that we're all a part of right now. So get involved with the other channels, and I think that'll help your channels tremendously. And I'm not going to give it all away right now, but there's a lot of channels that have done some things to help me out. Okay, so and I want to thank you. I want to thank them and thank all of you guys for doing what you do to even get me a subscriber. Maybe you told a friend, whatever the case may be. My top 30 favorite smokers, man, I think that'll cover all of them. I missed James's question here, or comment. Let me go back here. I saw Chef Johnny reply to that. For some reason I didn't get that comment. You're very welcome, Mega Fred. So again, number 7 is get involved with other channels. Number 8 is stay consistent on your uploads. I think Ted had asked that question all about the rack. I do use channel tags, in fact. Green Hornet, can you kind of elaborate on that question a little bit more in that comment? So number 8 is stay consistent on your uploads. That means that if you want your channel to take off, you have to stay active. Okay, don't just put up a channel and stand back and expect your channel to grow. It's not going to happen, guys. I don't know how many videos I've got. I think it's 170 videos that I've put out, and I've only had my channel for about a year. That's a lot of freaking videos, guys. So let me delete that. Okay, when you go to your front page, my YouTube shows. When I go to your front page, my TubeBuddy shows a blank, not in your videos, your main title page. Oh, I don't know. You have to send me a picture of what you mean by that, Todd. You have to show me that. Later, Freck. So stay consistent on your uploads. What's worked for me is 2 a week. Okay, 2 a week. And again, I've got a full-time job, guys. So Monday through Friday, guys, I'm in my job. Okay, that's what helps pay the bills, and I've been with this company for 20 years. So Monday through Friday, yeah, I'll watch videos at night when I get home, and I might jump on and in a live or something like that, or catch up on some videos at lunch or whatever the case may be. But when I'm clocked in, guys, I'm clocked in and I'm doing my job. But on the weekends, Saturdays and Sundays is usually when I cook. Sometimes I'll cook 2 videos in one day. I'll start early in the morning. I'll edit that one, and then maybe for dinner I'll load up another one. But 2 a week is has been working for me and has gotten me to where I'm at today. So if it's 1 a week, stick to 1 a week. But my recommendation is at least 2 videos a week, and you'll be fine. I do 2 videos a week, plus I do the live chat every Wednesday. I call it my Hump Day chat. So I do that every Wednesday. So essentially, it's like 3 videos a week, I guess, if you look at it, but only two cooking videos. So stay consistent on your uploads. Okay, that's number 8 on my list on things to do to run a successful YouTube channel. And sorry if I'm looking down, guys. I just got my notes. I've been writing these down since last week, and yeah, it's on an O'Reilly notepad. Okay, you can see that. So. These are things that just kind of have worked for me. Todd, I got your text, so I'll look at that here in a bit, but I appreciate it. Number nine, to help grow your channel, post links to your YouTube on your own Facebook page, okay? And ask your family members, ask your friends to subscribe to your channel, ask your neighbors, okay? One thing that I learned too, no, O'Reilly's is not sponsoring me. O'Reilly is me. One, a lot of people would have these channels like CJ has a Cooking Life with CJ or something. I forget the name of his page on Facebook. But there's a lot of people that would post up videos of their cooks on CJ's channel, and CJ's asked numerous times to not just do that, to post pictures and stuff like that and get involved with that. And people continue to do it. I don't do it anymore, but people still do it. And I know it drives CJ nuts because CJ's trying to be nice, but I quit doing that. I won't post my video links on other people's pages. I'll post them up on my Facebook page. I will post them up on my look at Lisa's laughing. I will post them up on Instagram. I'll kind of clip it with my phone. I've got a Galaxy, a Note 9, so I can kind of crop it with my stylus and just post that. Hey guys, I posted up a video on my YouTube channel. Check it out. I did ribs or whatever I'm cooking on that video, and I will put a link to my channel on my homepage, on my Instagram homepage, so that people can get to it that way. You have a bigger audience that way, and don't forget to put your hashtags barbecue or hashtags Italian food or whatever it is that you're into. That way, those people that look for those hashtags can see that, hey, there's a video on how to make lasagna or how to cook a brisket or whatever the case may be. So post links on your YouTube channel and on your social media outlet stuff, okay? Not on other people's pages. There's a lot of pages out there that welcome that, but there's a lot of pages, there's a lot of YouTube pages out there that don't want you to do that. But I quit posting it. I will, because I am a brand ambassador for Yoder. I will post it on the Yoder page as well. They allow me to do that because I am cooking on the Yoder. But when it comes to other people's pages, I don't do that. Okay, post on your own page, post on Instagram, or Twitter or whatever else it is that you're involved with, and get some followers that way. Instagram makes it hard. No way. Ted. So you can, okay. So you can set up your Instagram as if you were a business, okay, and you have to pay for that, and it works, okay, because I did it a couple of times. So you can post up an ad for a video, and when you click on that, it'll take them to your YouTube video. Okay, so you can do that, but you have to pay for that, and it's not much. I mean, you can invest $10, and Instagram will tell you, hey, for those $10, if you do $3 a day or $4 a day, we will reach out to these people, and anybody that clicks on that video will take them to your YouTube page. So yes, you can do that. Okay, so but you have to pay for it. Advertising comes at a cost. Okay, so what's going on, Greg? So you can do that on Instagram, but you have to set up your Instagram as if you were a business. It doesn't cost you anything, okay? But you can do that, and I've done that before. Some of my videos, you know, I haven't done a whole lot of them. Actually, this past weekend I did when I did the Wagyu briskets. I did a short clip. What was I doing? Oh, I was wrapping the brisket. I just got the brisket, and I was showing it, you know, showing you guys how I wrap, and I was putting my brisket mop and my beef broth on the brisket. And I did it in slow motion. It's a pretty cool video. So I did that, and I wrapped it in the butcher paper, all of it in slow motion. And you can see the Yoder flat top in the background just freaking flaming up, and that got a lot of likes. I got a ton of likes. Now I know that if I were to run an ad so that people that I will get 10,000 likes on that video just by I will get 10,000 likes just by running that ad on that video. People will like that. Now I can link that if they click it to my YouTube channel, but I want them to see that video, and you get more subscribers on Instagram doing it that way. But Instagram will pay you guys, or I'm sorry, they will charge you guys to advertise for you, and it's not very expensive. You should try it out. Okay, try it out. It works. Number 10. Number 10 on my list, guys, is support other channels. Okay. That comes in a lot of ways. I never joke. So supporting other channels comes in a lot of ways. So subscribe to their channels, obviously, is a gimme. You know, you guys know that you can subscribe to other channels and get more involved with their channels and support their channels, watch their videos, comment on their videos, give them a thumbs up and stuff like that. But I try to help other channels too. Okay, so I will give shout outs to channels on some of my videos, some of my live chats. You know, if you're in this chat room, I will give people shout outs, you know, like Tommy. Tommy just came in. That's a great channel. Check him out. Again, that's a simple shout out to Tommy. There might be somebody in this chat that's not subscribed to Tommy that will go watch him because of that. If they like what I do, I know that they're gonna watch, or they're gonna like what Tommy's doing in his channel, or James from MM McClaim, whatever. But guys, there's other channels that have done so much for me that even if it's 20 or 30 subscribers that they've sent to my page and I've gotten because of them, you gotta appreciate them. You know, so support those other channels because they will support you back. James from MM McClaim has done that. Chef Johnny did that. You know, I'll never forget when I hit 1,000 subscribers. Was it 1,000 subscribers? I think it was. Chef Johnny, it's when we met up earlier this year in San Antonio. We were driving back, and it was a windstorm, and you went on live, and you know, I had my wife type on the phone, "Hey, tell Chef Johnny that I'm watching, but we're driving home, but I am listening." And Chef Johnny said, "Hey, well, you know, Smoking Joe's almost at 1,000. Let's help him out." And guys, when I got home, I was at 1,000 subscribers, and I was like 30 away. But you know, Chef Johnny helped me get to that first 1,000. You know, whether it was that 30 subscribers that he got for me, or whatever the case may be, he helped me out. So, and I'm not. I mean, you can support a channel like Chef Johnny and give him a shout out, because there might be people on your channel that's not subscribed to your channel, but always subscribe to smaller. Always help get subscribers for the smaller channels for sure. You know, if there's a lot of channels like Rick is smaller channel, newer channel, Greenhorn Barbecue, Cooking with Cad. Um, there's just a ton of brand new channels, guys, that I want to, and you guys have heard me say this before. I want to bring them along with me and my successes, okay? Because I like those channels. I want them to be around a long time with me. When I get I can only hope that I get to 10,000 subscribers one day, that those other smaller channels are climbing up with me and I'm going to help them. It's like passing them a rope to come up to the next level where you're at by helping that other channel. So support other channels, give them a shout out on your community page too. I do that a lot. You guys have seen me do that. I did one for Chef Saito, which is a chef in Japan, cooks a lot of Wagyu, and that's why I subscribe to his channel. I absolutely love his channel, but he's only got like 160 something subscribers. I want to bring him along with me because I like what he does, and he responds to my questions. Just 88 left a comment on one of his videos, and I saw that, and that's awesome. And I think she subscribed because I gave him a shout out on my community page. But don't forget to bring those people with you guys. Don't forget about the smaller channels, because guess what? We were those small channels at one point. Those of us that are above 2,000 or so, or at 1,500, we were that channel that had 2 or 3, 400 subscribers. And it was channels like Chef Johnny and James from MM Claim'em and T-Roy and other big channels that helped get me to where I'm at. And I don't forget that. And the only way that I can pay that back is maybe not to a bigger channel than me. And I know that, I can give them a couple of subscribers, but you can definitely help that smaller channel that needs some help. It's got to be a channel that you like, a channel that you'll support. But if you recommend them, help them get to where you're at the level that you're at. Okay, don't forget about those small channels. Give them shout outs on your channel. If you have access to the community, post on their channels. Hey, check this guy out, man. He's doing some good things. But oh, Eastman, you're a savage, bro. So Eastman says, "What do you get when you cross or when you mix a Samoan with a Mexican?" I don't know, Eastman. What is that? James, you're hilarious, bro. 306 from 25. Wow, chef, that is amazing, man. That is amazing. That is awesome, man. I remember Chef Johnny hitting 10 and 15,000. Now he's at 25,000, or almost at 25,000. So what is that answer? Everybody's waiting for the answer. With Nick's Barbecue and Specialties, I love his channel. He's a great guy. That's a channel that I want to see grow with me. Camp House Barbecue, that's another one. He's a little savage cooker too, man. He did God, what was that? Brisket sandwiches or something he did the other day when he had some family over from out of town. I forget what it was, but man, that looked good, bro. Um, Chilling with Rob D, man. That guy's a little savage too, man. Tortas, yeah. Was it brisket tortas? I think he made brisket tortas. Tripas. Come on, Ted. What do you know about tripas, man? But again, guys, this is my top 10 things that have kind of helped me out. Whether it's doing something or not doing something to help your channel. I'm gonna go down the list here. Those of you guys that kind of came in late. Number one, again, don't beg for subscribers. Again, that's a valuable lesson that T. Roy taught me, and I appreciate and love him for doing that. Number two is don't fast forward through other channels' videos when you're watching them, because again, they put a lot of time and effort into making those videos. And the worst part is that you might miss a portion of that cook that really helped that cook end up the way it ended up. Okay, and the worst part is getting a question on something that you did in your channel in the comment section, like, hey, what rubs did you use? What did you wrap it in? Well, if they would have watched the video, they would have seen that. That tells me that those people didn't watch. So, don't fast forward through other people's videos. Number three is don't use bad language in your channel for obvious reasons, because people will get offended, and you don't want to do that. You don't want to offend anybody. Number five is cook what you're good at, whether it's barbecue or Italian food. As I mentioned, develop that one skill, because some of the most successful channels out there, They stick to one thing. If it's a gaming channel, they're gaming. They're not going from gaming to barbecue, okay, or barbecue to Italian food. That's not the way this works. Booger. I mean, she cooks on an air fryer, and she's good at it. She's probably the best that I've ever seen. I mean, she produces some amazing food, but she sticks to that one thing that she's good at. Now, I'd like to see her cook some barbecue on a Yoder, but she's good at what she does. Okay, she sticks to that one thing. She's developed an amazing skill on the air fryer, and that's what has made her successful. And 2,700 subscribers cooking barbecue is what worked for me. Um, oh, James, you're hilarious. Um, and avoid those name changes to your channel. So try to make come up with a channel name early on and stick to that. Okay. Number five, don't give up on your channel. Don't give up on your subscribers. Stay on it. Your day will come. Again, I never imagined that I'd have 2,700 subscribers. And last night I hit 2,700 subscribers, and I think I'm at 2,712. So from last night to this afternoon when I checked, I was at 2,712. So 12 in that short period. It would take me a long time to get 12 before. So that's number five, is don't give up. Number six is respond to comments that people leave on your channel. Never think that you're too big to leave a simple thank you for watching or whatever the case may be. Number seven, get involved with other channels in every aspect, whether it's subscribing, leaving comments on their channels, live chats, collaborations, etc. Get involved. Okay, get involved with other channels, because those other channels will help grow your channel just like they did for me. Nice. Tommy just hit 3,000. Tommy, I was watching that, man. You were at 2,900 and something. You were about to hit 3,000. Congratulations, Tommy, man. He runs a savage channel, and he will leave. He's the echo box man. I love how he does that. He's just good at that, and he cooks some amazing food on his channel. A lot of healthy stuff too. Chef Johnny's like Tony Soprano. Oh, that's hilarious. Congratulations, Tommy, man. That guy's awesome, man. I love his channel. Um, Number eight was stay consistent on your uploads. Whether it's one, two, or three videos a week, just stay consistent. Don't put out one. Guys, it's just like fishing. You go fishing and you throw your rod in the water. You might catch a fish, you might not, but if you stick to it, you're gonna have a good day of fishing. Yeah, don't give up after an hour. Stay consistent. Keep fishing that same spot, and you'll start pulling out some fish. Or in our world, you'll start getting more subscribers. Number nine is post likes or links to your page, your YouTube channel, on your on your Facebook pages, and your Instagram, letting people know that you've uploaded a new video. Not so much on other channels unless they allow it, or other Facebook pages. So that will help you get more subscribers that way. And then number 10 is support other channels, the small channels that I mentioned earlier. Help bring those channels up to where you're at. Don't forget about them, and never stop bringing them up. Okay, always throw them on the road, because don't look down on them. Don't be a hater on their channel, whether they're small or big. Help support other channels. Other channels have helped me get to where I'm at. I didn't do this 100% on my own. I had a lot of help. So that is my top 10 list, guys, of top 10 things to do and not do to run a successful YouTube channel. Now, again, I don't have the best YouTube channel in the world, but I've made it this far, and I want to thank all of you guys for being there for me, watching my stuff, and commenting on my videos, and again, these are the things that have made me successful. So hope you guys pick up on this. Those of you guys that are starting a new channel, these are the things that have helped me along the way. And if some of the stuff hit home, then change it. If not, then you guys are good. Also, you never know if a small channel is going to blow up. Yes, amen to that, Chef Johnny. And again, thank you, Chef Johnny, for helping me get to my first 1,000. That's awesome of you, man. Camp House, you're very welcome. So yeah, this is where I'm at. I think Pickles, yeah, Pickles, you've helped, man. Pickles is an awesome guy. But Pickles is a channel that I like. Pickles just needs to put out more content. And Jim from Suburban Barbecue, you need to put up a video, man. Yeah, exactly, Chef Johnny. Green Bustard style? No, I don't know who that is. I don't know who that guy is. So yeah, guys, that's my top 10 list. Um, I live on that list, guys, and I try not to do the things that I talked about, and try to do the things that I talked about as much as possible, as much as I possibly can. And again, my channel has grown here in the last 3 weeks. It's really taken off. I mean, I hit 2,500. Seems like just yesterday. It was 2 weeks ago, and I'm already sitting at 2,700. And then that's fast growth for me. That's the fastest growth that I've ever had. But it seems like the bigger your channel gets, the faster your subscribers come. They're not coming by themselves. Okay, there's you got to keep posting those videos. You have to. That's how you keep them engaged in your channel. They want to see more and more and more. So it's not going to happen by itself. I'm not saying to get to over 2,000 it happens quick. You just have to stay on and continue to do what you're doing to continue to grow your channel. Is Fred leaving later, Fred? Yeah, it's kind of crazy, Chef Johnny. Again, I'm not anywhere near the size of your channel, buddy, but I can only imagine what it's going to be like when I hit 5,000 and how fast the subscribers will be coming in. You kind of hit that algorithm as people talk about, and you start to get more subscribers, but you got to continue to put that content. If not, you're going to kind of break away from that, or you change the timing, if you will. Those of you guys that are mechanically inclined, when you're adjusting the timing on a vehicle, I mean, the timing is just perfect. You mess with it and things aren't going to run right, and messing with it means not loading up videos and things like that will hurt your channel. But Billet Chicken Fried Barbecue, thanks for the super chat, man, of $9.99. Your rubs are on the way to you, buddy, for sure. And I hope you like them, man, and looking forward to some cooks. I know that Cooking with CJ has been using the Victory Lane rubs a lot on his videos. He did a chicken video where he actually used some of the rub to brine the chicken in, and then he rubbed that chicken down with that smoking chicken rub from Victory Lane. He loves the garlic jalapeno seasonal, which that's my go-to rub. So all right, so Rick's Barbecue. What about the length of your videos for a new channel? Better to keep them short? Rick, here's the thing, man. Those are really good questions that I had early on as well. People talk about Big Frog. Thank you, man. People talk about videos should be 5 minutes. Videos should be 10 minutes. Videos should be 11 minutes, 12 minutes, whatever. You know how long a video should be? Whatever it is. That's what it is. Don't worry about the length of your videos. I just posted a video Sunday evening or Monday, I think it was, on the briskets that I made. That video has gotten some good views. It's got over a thousand views in 2 days, I think it was. And that's a 20-minute video. So don't tell me that a 20-minute video does not get views, because that's proof that a 20-minute video will get some views. So whenever you're done editing, it is what it is. If it's 5 minutes, it's 5 minutes. If it's 10 minutes, it's 10. If it's 7, it's 7. If it's 20, it's 20. So don't worry about the length of your video, Rick. Don't pay too much attention to that, because again, there's people out there learning to barbecue, learning to cook whatever it is that you're cooking, and people want to see the steps. People don't want to see, hey, here's a brisket and here it is cooked. Nobody. I mean, yeah, there's people that want to see that, but the majority of the people want to see what you're doing. How did you do that? They want to see your personality in the video. They want to see your knife skills. They want to see how you rub that meat. They want to see how you wrap it. They want to see a lot of things. And if you just shorten that video because you want to keep it under 5 minutes, people might not be interested in that. So just do your thing, Rick, however you do it. And when you edit, if you edit, when it's done, and it is what it is. It's like cooking a brisket. You can't say it's going to take me 10 hours because it's not. You never know. Briskets can take a long time. Sometimes they cook fast. So just do what you do, my friend. Yeah. Chef Johnny, yeah, present your cook, man. Yeah. So, All About the Rack, guys, Ted at All About the Rack. Check out his channel. He did a savage comparison video on charcoal, lump charcoal. And that video is so valuable, man. I sat there and watched all 35 minutes because I was drawn into what he was doing and how long these charcoals were going to last and the temperature that they all went to, the maximum temperature and how long it stayed. I mean, he did an amazing job in that video. Yeah, it's a 35-minute video, but you know what? It's got a lot of information, man. It's got a lot of good information. Some charcoals that are out there, I forget which one it was. It was was it round or it was small logs that wasn't worth the darn, I won't ever buy that because of the video that he did. So people that are new to barbecue, etc., want to see, yeah, maybe you cut a piece of that video. Maybe you didn't show it or whatever. That person's like, man, what happened? What did he do in between there? And how did he get to this point? Yeah, the barbecue charlog. My opinion, Ted, is don't buy that. Don't buy that because it didn't even come into a high temperature, man. But Ted did an amazing job on that charcoal comparison. Is there a difference between YouTube community and YouTube videos? No. So Papa, Texas. So there's a communities tab, and I think you can post on that. You can make public posts on that community tab on YouTube. And I forget. I don't think it's a thousand subscribers because when I hit 1,000, it still wouldn't let me post on that communities tab. I don't know if it goes by watch minutes. Maybe somebody in the chat can answer that. But you will be able to post things on there, like Papa Texas. If I want to promote your channel, I can promote your channel. I can put a link on the communities tab to your channel and say, hey guys, check out Papa Texas channel. He's a small channel. Help support him. He's got a great brisket video, whatever it is, and people can hit that link and go subscribe to your channel that way. But I'm not 100% sure on the criteria for that communities tab to open up on your page. So, is it better to have a separate channel for different interests? Big Frog, I know that there's some channels out there that have done that before. In fact, I watch a gentleman, he's in Mexico, and guys, this guy's amazing. So all he does is he goes around and eats at little taco stands. And, oh man, I forget the name of his channel. But all he does is goes through little cities in Mexico. Mark? No, it's not Mark. Mark Weens or whatever you're talking about. That guy's a savage too. He's got a lot of subs. But this guy's in Mexico, so people send him money and says, "Hey, can you go to this taco stand and give the owner of that little taco stand $100 on me, on my behalf?" Or maybe there'll be a couple of people that donate $100 and say, "Hey, go give $100 to this taco stand." But he knows the tacos, how they prepare them. Yeah, he's a savage, Chris, and that's all he does is he eats tacos, and he's got a lot of subscribers. That guy has 2 channels. So he has that channel where he goes eats at little taco stands in Mexico, and these people in Mexico, they don't have all the money in the world. They're barely making it. Barely hanging on, and you should see their faces, man, when they give them $100 cash, American money. They're like, wow, they start to cry. They're like, oh man, can I give you a hug? Thank you. This is going to really help my business. And it's really nice to see. I'll post a link on my communities tab, which we're just talking about, so you guys can check it out. He does a savage job on those tacos. But he has another channel where he does a lot of like camping stuff. So he has 2 different channels. So in that case, that might work. If it's 2 different things. Yeah, Rick, you've probably seen that guy. I'll post the link to his channel on my community tab so you guys can check it out, man. I can do a channel called Sick Canadian Personality Disorder. Really? So, if you have the energy to to run two channels, by all means do it. He does the taco stuff, and then he does a lot of camping and hiking stuff. That one guy that I'm talking to you about, and he's good. I mean, the way he puts the salsa on the tacos and he bites into them, man, he does an amazing job. I love that channel. Jay does racing videos aside from Black Zone. Jay does? I didn't know that. So yeah, if you have the energy and the time to do two channels, do it. I think it'd be kind of cool. Sassy Kitchen Queen, how are you? Hey, you and Todd need to come down to El Paso, man. You guys seem like an awesome couple. We'll barbecue and do some stuff, man. You guys just look like an awesome couple for sure. The owner of Rockwood. Really? You know, that's great charcoal, Chris. I mean, that's a charcoal that we cooked at Mike's house, and I liked it, man. It cooked hot. It cooks long. It doesn't turn to ash quickly. I'm gonna have to try that, man. I should have bought some, bro, since I had my truck. But I want to go up there again, Chris. Maybe to one of your classes again, man. And I'll take my truck and I'll load up for sure on some of that charcoal. I am great at putting salt on tacos and eating them also. Chef, hey man, maybe that's an idea. Maybe you start visiting little taco stands. Okay, so you enjoy barbecuing and hiking and outdoor adventure stuff? That'd be cool, man. If you did that, Big Frog, yeah. Okay, man. Are you driving up here? Oh, very nice, Chris. Yeah, we'll have to get together, man, when she gets home and you guys are in El Paso for sure, man. That would be cool. That would be cool, bro. Yeah. Sassy Kitchen Queen, I agree. She says if you can keep your audience engaged, it shouldn't matter. You know, I did a video a while back. I did some pork chops out when we were camping, and okay. We were camping, and I did some pork chops on my Weber kettle. I took my Weber kettle out with me. That was a pretty cool video. You know, it's but people call it glamping because I have a travel trailer or whatever. And actually, Greenhorn and Sassy Kitchen Queen, they went camping. They did some burgers while they were out camping. I watched that whole video. That was cool. Is Rick Galindo in here? Guys, I bought some. If you guys are ever in New Mexico, where was I at? I was in, let me think. What's today? Wednesday? Yesterday, I was in Portales, New Mexico. Small town in New Mexico. But there's a lot of peanut processing plants and peanut farms and stuff. So the manager that I was working with said, "Hey, let's stop by this peanut farm." And they buy parts from us, obviously, for the equipment. He says they have a little company store. You have to get some of these. He says hot nuts, and I said okay. And he says you'll like them, you know, and they're a good snack. You know, I've been watching what I've been eating here recently, guys, for the last 2 weeks. I haven't had any carbs whatsoever, so I'm kind of on that carb diet, if you will. So just been eating, you know, I've been eating some protein and vegetables and stuff. Like yesterday, I had a chicken breast, a green chili chicken breast with steamed vegetables, and you know, today I had a steak salad. They had like 3 strips of fajita. But anyway, so he says, yeah, it's a good snack for you to eat. This guy's a chef too, one of our managers. He's a culinary chef, and he says you got to try this place out. But this is a place. Look at the name of that. It's called Hot Nuts. But these nuts are these happen to be a Cajun peanut, and man, they are so freaking good. They're awesome. But I've been snacking on these things, but they make a mess. You know, when you open up a peanut, man, it makes a mess. And I quit drinking too, man. I quit drinking beer. So low carb life. Is it? Hey, Southern Coastal Cooking, man. What's going on, Joe? There's a Savage channel right there, man. So Hot Nuts, yeah, that's the name of that package. But low carb, and I will have a couple of crackers. I had a couple of crackers, the the manager that I was working with yesterday, he's a culinary chef too, and he's the dietitian, and he said, man, I wouldn't recommend you give carbs up 100% because your body needs that for energy. So, I'll have a little bit of carbs, guys, but I haven't had. So for dinner yesterday, I had a Wendy's chicken sandwich, a grilled chicken sandwich. I didn't eat the bread. I ate the lettuce, the tomato, the bacon, and the patty, and I took off the cheese. So I threw the bun away. So I'm just not eating carbs. And all these little Mexican restaurants, they serve chips and salsa. You know how hard it is for me not to touch those chips. I haven't had chips and salsa in 2 weeks. So it's just something that I'm trying to see if it works. Yeah, I'm trying to bulk up. Yeah, Southern Coastal Cooking's that's a good channel, man. I like what he does. You still drink light beer? You know, yeah, so I don't know what the healthiest beer out there is. I don't know if it's the Michelob Ultra. I mean, I love beer, man. I just do, but it's just, I'm trying to watch my carbs for sure. And I feel good. Even though it's only been, what, a week and a half, Papa Texas Lake Chips and Salsa. Guys, you know, it's only been a week and a half, and I feel good. I've been eating healthier. I've been sleeping way better. I get a full night's sleep unless I drink a lot of water like I have been today. So I'll be, getting up to use the restroom, unfortunately. But, um, I have more energy now. Just in those 2 weeks alone, man, it makes a big difference, guys. A huge difference, man. Just protein and well, somebody's doing a burnout outside. Just protein and greens, salad or vegetables and stuff. Beans, I've been eating beans. Yeah, it's hard, man, but I'm doing it, man. We went out to dinner last Friday with my wife and my godson and my daughter, and man, it was a burger place, and I had a chicken. It was supposed to be a grilled chicken sandwich, but I asked him. It was like a lettuce wrap, so I ate it on a lettuce wrap. No fries. I asked for salad on the side, and it was kind of crazy to see everybody eat freaking burgers, and I'm eating a lettuce wrapped chicken, but it was good. Look at Todd, you're crazy, man. Todd says that he had two donuts this morning and he felt lightheaded, man. Todd, you're hilarious, bro. No, Chris, it was oh God, what is it? You know that bar that you and I went to, that one? Well, we've been to a few bars, you and I. But Steve-O's. Steve-O's. We went to Steve-O's. Man, that place is good, bro. Steve-O's is awesome, man. But yeah, I had a chicken lettuce wrap, bro. Yeah, pepino with sal and limon, man. That's the best, bro. And like when I cook those briskets, guys, I eat maybe one or two slices, and that's it. That's what I had for dinner. That's it. So, just trying to see if it works, that no carb or low carb, see if it works, and drop a few pounds. That'd be awesome. Michelob Ultra Lime and Cactus. Cactus? Yeah, Skinny Joe Barbecue. Really? Michelob Ultra and I've never had that, man. I've never had that, bro. I've never had that cactus beer. Yeah, last year I lost some weight, man, but I gained it back. I lost like 40, 50 pounds last summer just walking. I wasn't really watching what I was eating. I mean, but not like I am now. I'm not, I skipped breakfast 100%. Yeah, I quit walking is what happened, man. Um, Man, I had lost 50 pounds last summer just walking. And so now I skip breakfast. I have just a very simple lunch. Like today, it was a fajita salad with beans. I ordered a side of beans, and I had the fajita salad, which had like 3 or 4 strips of fajita, and that's it, and a salad. No bread, no tortillas, no freaking chips and salsa, none of that crap. Right, Blue Smoke? Oh, congratulations, man. You make killer beans. Yeah, they say to eat beans, man. Yeah, the older you are, the harder it is too, man. That's why you got to do it now. I'm 6'1". I'm a big dude, man. I don't need to be 140 pounds either. I'll never get to that. It sure is. In fact, my nephew, my godson, was with me. Yeah, no frijoles charos. Yeah, yeah, Pickles. Pickles is thin, man. He's thin and tall. Heck. Um, yeah, but frijoles charos, yeah, that's got chicharron and hot dog and everything in and the kitchen sink in there. But my nephew, what I was saying is that my nephew, we went to Walmart, forgot what we were getting, and I asked him if he wanted something from Taco Bell. He says, "Yeah, give me some of those cheesy fries or whatever." And I called my wife and daughter, and I think they wanted a taco or something like that. I didn't get anything, but it's so hard to go to a fast food restaurant, not order anything, and um, my nephew was eating the fries and it looked so good. I said, "Let me have one," and I just had one of those cheesy fries, and I felt so bad just that one French fry. But it is hard to pass up on good fries. Okay, let me see. My right leg weighs as much as my left leg. There's a little more. Oh, that's hilarious. Yeah, I'm not going on a crazy diet. I'm just trying this no carb diet, and I need to get on the treadmill, and I'll drop a few pounds. I've done it before. So yeah, guys. So man, it was good chatting with you guys. I love, having a subject and doing that, and then hanging out with you guys and chatting a little bit. Just barbecue in general or whatever off topic you guys want to talk about. It's awesome, man. Yeah, Paul, that's true, man. You know, I've got high blood pressure too, and I want to get off these damn pills, man. Really, Raspberry Rock? In 2012, I gave up alcohol and did zero carb diet and lost 64 pounds in 90 days. Wow. That's awesome, Stephen. Man, zero carb keto diet, keto or however you say that. That's a savage amount of weight. Thanks, Julianne. Later, Chris. Thanks for tuning in, buddy. Good to see you, man. I could live on tacos and beer. Yeah. Um, I don't like a whole lot of salt to begin with. You know, I don't. I really don't. That's why I like the Victory Lane rubs because they're not salty at all. Yeah, you try to give it beer when it's in your name. Give up off-grid cabins for a while. Oh, don't even start talking about tamales. That's when I think we gain the most weight, man, is during Christmas with all the freaking tamales. You can't go to Walmart without the tamale lady. Tamales, tamales. Yeah, give me half a dozen in red and half a dozen in green and some of the sweet ones. Man, it's crazy. Tamales, man, and the Mexican culture is crazy. Yeah, you're welcome, Blue Smoke. Good having you, man. Thanks for tuning in, buddy. And good luck to you and your wife. Little old tamale lady is a devil. Tamales on Christmas Eve. That's the best, man. That is the best. I don't like buying them off the street though. I mean, my family makes tamales, so I normally would eat, tamales that we prepare. It's a lot of work. Cheese and bakers out of 10. Quality live stream, 9 cheese and bacon burgers out of 10. Oh, that's hilarious. Street tacos around here have raw onions and cilantro on them. Ooh, nice. Oh, very nice. My favorite tamales are the green chili cheese. That's like the ultimate. Yes. Yes, they are Camp House for sure, man. Good tamales, man. Good homemade tamales are awesome. Hatch green chili and cheese. Man, you and Todd need to come out here when we have that the Hatch Chili Fest. Deb and Todd, you guys need to come out here at that time. We'll go get your green chilies, but you guys will have to drive. We'll go get your green chilies. We'll take them to my place. We'll freeze them. You can take them in a cooler, hang out that for a day or two, whatever, and that would be awesome, man. We could record the whole experience. Oh my God, Tito, man, you're talking about grandma's tamales. You know what's funny, Tito? So when I was younger, we lived on the west side of town. There was a grandma's tamales. And we lived on the crossroads, which is Mesa and Donovan by the levee. So across from us, in a little shopping center, I think it was a Big 8 shopping center. There was a grandma's tamales there. That was the best place to eat tamales back in the day, man. Out on the west side of El Paso, out on the West Texas side of El Paso. Yes, the Marty Robbins song. But man, Grandma's Tamales, bro. I don't know if that's the location that you're talking about on the west side, man. But those tamales were amazing. Those Grandma's Tamales were amazing, for sure. It was that, yeah. Where do you live now, Tito? Tito Nico Camacho. What did Todd say? Labor Day weekend in Hatch, New Mexico. Let's do it. Labor Day. Is it Labor Day? Okay, on McCrae. I don't even know if that one exists anymore. I know there was some Pepe's tamales that were really close to Pepe's tamales were really close to Grandma's tamales. Kissimmee, Florida. Okay. Greenhorn, that sounds good. All the roasters are out now. What time do I start doing shots? I don't do shots. And if I am doing shots, it's of tequila. That's my favorite thing to take shots of. I won't take shots of Jack or any other stuff, man. Tequila is, I mean, we take shots when we get together with the neighbors and stuff, and some friends, but if I'm taking a shot, there's usually tequila in that shot. Patron tequila, silver, Patron silver. It's good stuff. Yeah, hell, I got all night, guys, because I'm out of town, so I don't care if I go a minute or an hour and 30 minutes, man. I think that's what I'll go to is an hour and 30 minutes. We got about 7 more minutes. Patron is nice but expensive. It is, man. I do shots one night until he forgot English. You know what's funny? So raspberry. So um, sometimes you will find that on sale. The big Patron bottle on sale for about 80 bucks. Believe it or not. Some places that bottle is 120, 125 bucks. So when it's at that 75 or $80 price, I will buy a big bottle. City girl likes tequila. We do shots Saturday nights. Oh, very nice. Oh, Jim says that he's more like of a chocolate milk guy. That is hilarious. Okay, so here in Ontario, you can double any number and probably add some more. Double the price, that's it for alcohol. Later, Papa Texas. I'm a vodka drinker. Yeah, vodka's good, man. That Tito's vodka, good stuff. Todd likes beer, man. I've seen him drink beer. Although I don't know what kind of beer he's drinking, but it looks good. Judy Ann, are you going live tonight? You usually go live kind of late. Ah, man, that grandma's hot chocolate with canela, that's savage, bro. Abuelitas, you're talking about abuelitas hot chocolate? Later, Mike. Oh man, get out of here, bro. That's the way to do it, Steven. My favorite way to take tequila is chilled, like ice cold, like in the freezer. Um, Slice of lemon, or I'm sorry, slice of orange that's been chilled too. Sprinkle some cinnamon on both sides of that slice. Bite it, take your shot, then come back and finish that orange. Best shot ever in the world. That's the best way. Craft beer, okay. On my streams, I tell people full sentences because it's hard to follow conversations, and I don't follow my own advice. Yeah, true, right? Porter or stout? Yeah, for me, I just like a good old Miller Lite or Lone Star, man. That's good enough beer for me. I'm not into the dark beers and the this and that. My live stream topic is collaboration tonight. Hashtag collaborate. Oh, nice, very nice. What time are you getting on, Julia? Yeah. uh, you know, um, chocolate milk and I don't get along. Christmas tamales is life. That is hilarious. I used to like chocolate milk at one point. How many of you guys remember the banana flavored milk? It was 8 p.m. Okay. How many of you guys remember the banana flavored? It's not really chocolate milk, but it was a milk mix, I guess. So there's strawberry, there's chocolate. I mean, there's probably more flavors out there today, but I don't drink that stuff anymore. So, but there was a banana flavored. That stuff was savage, right? I mean, I don't know what happened to that. If they still make it in the fridge, Raspberry Rock. Chill that orange in the fridge with your tequila in the freezer. Take it out, slice your orange, and then slice it, and then slice that slice in half. Sprinkle cinnamon on both sides. Bite the orange, just get the flavor of it. Take your shot, and then after you take your shot, come back and eat the orange. Take the rind off and eat the orange. Best stuff ever. Grand Patron Bordeaux last year in Culinary Institute of America. You need to try. Oh my God, $450. That's expensive. Was it Nesquik banana milk? Man, wasn't that good? Did you compete with Chris? I did. I have competed with Chris. One, two. I competed against Chris one time, and then we competed together twice. But yeah, that banana flavored milk. Oh man, that was good stuff. Do they still make that stuff or no? Does anybody know? Yes. That's so true, Stephen. Yeah, now everybody's got the craving for banana milk. I don't know if they make that mix anymore. And it was a powdered form too. The Grand Patron Piedras, it was $300 and that was my favorite. Man. Milk with sliced bananas and a little sugar. Ooh, I've never had that before. All right, Deb. I'm sure you guys have some leftover brisket or something. Some of that what was that you guys made? I think you guys called it a chub or something like that. Man, that looked amazing. Whew, man. Put that in the microwave. Really? Hey, it's kind of nice. So that's interesting, Todd. So Deb still cooks even though you barbecue a lot? It was a barbecue fatty, man. Guys, check out Greenhorn's video on that barbecue fatty. That was a savage cook, man. That looked absolutely amazing, guys. I was like, man. It came out so perfect, man. uh, that's an awesome couple, man. You just to see them cook together, it's awesome. Deb's funny in her own way, and so is Todd. I love watching their channel, man. They're awesome people. We sampled 10 different tequilas, 6 Patrons, and 4 T1 tequilas. So, do you guys know what that tequila? Let me see. Let me read Todd's comment. Yeah, it can be done any number of ways. So, see the banana next time. I'm going to take a picture and post it on Instagram. All right. So, there's a tequila out there that comes in a real tall bottle. I had it when I was in Dallas at a bar. Um, and there's different bottles, and you guys might know what it is, but it's got like a little bell on the top, like a little metal bell. And the bottles are beautiful. Forget the name of that bottle, but that's like really expensive tequila. That was good. The bartender actually gave us a shot for free. But it's a real tall bottle and it's got like a round bell, beautiful design bottles. And the way it's supposed to be is you pour the shots and then the bartender hits that little bell with whatever and it chimes and then you take your shot. I forget the name of that bottle, but man, it's a good tequila. Really expensive. Um, I think one of the nights we had several shots of that stuff at a different bar there in Dallas, and I don't know what it was, but I think the bottle was like $2,000 for that bottle, and we were taking shots like it was water out of that stuff. Man, it was good stuff. It was a bunch of us, man, and we had a good time up there in Dallas. Anybody know what that bottle was, or what that bottle is, or what the brand is? I think it's a Mexico tequila. I know it's imported, and there's a story behind that too. There's a story behind that tequila company. That's it. That's it, chef. Casa Azul, man. And they have different levels of tequila. Different. That's it. Azul. There's a story behind it too. There's a good story behind it that I'm going to read. $2,000 a bottle out of your league. Yeah, we were having shots at this because they have like an open bar night for us in Dallas, and man, there was like 10 of us. Just, I mean, they had to bring more bottles of that stuff because I mean, $2,000 a bottle. You're like, yeah, hook me up. Maybe have another shot after another after another. It was good stuff. Yeah, but check out that Casa Azul. Thank you, chef. That's some good stuff, man. T1 has called Tears of Llorona. It's very good, 230 bucks. Casa, it's Casa Azul. Um, there's another one that Howard Stern advertises on his radio show, Avion or Avion or Avion. I think it's Avion tequila. It's supposed to be pretty good too. It's not really expensive. I've never tried it, but it's supposed to be really good. Tears of Your Enemies. Is that a real tequila? I love a good tequila, man. Yeah. So that Casa Azul has different grades and different costs. That's and their bottles are beautiful. You don't want to throw those bottles away. I mean, they're all. Oh man, they're nice, guys. They're just beautiful bottles. I'm gonna have to look that one up, man. I know they're kind of expensive, but it'd be good to have one, just a bottle. Casa Azul. I'm gonna have to look that up. My O'Reilly notepad. Casa Azul. The Blue House. Let me check that out. See if it can be found here in the U.S. I'm sure it can. I just never seen it before. Never seen it at liquor stores. But they all have a bell on the top of them. It's pretty neat. The most beautiful tequila bottles in the world, I guarantee you. Look them up. So, all right, guys, I'm at an hour and 35 minutes. Probably the longest chat that I've ever had. Try Traronda rum. It's made like a mezcal, so it has a smoky flavor and it's great. Made from Yucatan. Made in the Yucatan. Okay. Ooh. I'm gonna have to check that out. I'm gonna write that down too. Traronda rum. I went to Puerto Rico one time, and man, the rum out there is absolutely amazing. We got some fresh rum. It's good. All right, guys, I'm going to cut it short. I have gone over an hour and 35 minutes now. I don't know if you did or not, Chef, but I'm going to check it out anyway. Maicena del plátano. Good night, people. Drink your banana milk. Follow the 10 steps that I gave about an hour ago. And thanks for tuning in, guys. It was good chatting with you guys. Thanks for keeping me company. I am on the road, so I don't have my family with me, but it was good hanging with you guys. Look out for my chat next Wednesday. Look out for some savage videos this weekend. You guys have an amazing rest of your week. Have a great weekend. We'll talk to you guys soon. Go Cowboys. They started the training camp. That's the last thing I'm going to say. Good night, guys. See ya.